So I'm kind of thinking about getting a staccato. Well, I'll get to that in a second. So anyway, I like to mirror student gear kind of as best as I can. So let me give you an example. If I'm doing some sort of like a military or law enforcement type of thing, typically the pistol I use is going to be something like this. So here, of course, the Glock with a red dot on it. Now, this one isn't really, modified too much. It's very plain, and this is good. I don't need to have a lot of mods on the pistol. That kind of distracts from the message I'm trying to send. I want to shoot just a relatively plain, unmodified Glock for a lot of like military or law enforcement type of things. If I'm doing an open enrollment civilian competition class, something like this is going to be what's in my holster. Here we have the CZ Shadow 2. This is a very popular choice for USPSA. It's maybe not the most popular choice, but a lot of guys use this, and it's a good tool for the job. It's going to need more maintenance than the Glock, but it's heavier, it's easy to shoot in a lot of respects, and something like this is going to be commonly seen at matches. So this makes sense that I would use this. Now, I'll use all sorts of different guns throughout the year. I'll shoot SIG 320s when that's necessary. Sometimes I'll shoot something else, there might be a reason to shoot a PDP, whatever. I don't really care that much. It's just, I'll just use the thing for work. Now, there is a market segment that I don't have any of them. Like, I don't have a single 2011. I don't own a single one. Not one. No brand, no nothing. I don't even think I have a 1911 anywhere as I sit and think about it. However, I'm noticing a certain demographic showing up to courses sometimes, and that'll be cops that are enthusiasts about shooting. So what I mean is they happen to be police officers and are very interested in shooting. And there's a lot of departments around the country that have okayed. It's like, yeah, you can carry this or that or whatever if you want to. And it'll be some policy like, hey, we issue this thing over here, usually a Glock. Like, hey, issue a Glock and you can carry, yada, yada, yada off of a list that we allow. And if you want that, you have to, buy it yourself and then qualify with it. It'll be a policy that is something like that. That sort of thing is pretty common. And what I've noticed a lot of is cops that are enthusiastic about shooting, and they work at a place where the policy is, hey, yep, you can carry a staccato if you want to, and those dudes buy a staccato, and then they show up to courses. Not typically as an agency, but onesie twosie type of basis. They'll show up to courses and they'll shoot a staccato from their duty rig. I see that quite a lot, and it occurs to me I don't own a staccato, and it might be interesting to get one. Now, I'm very, very good at wasting money, and the staccatos you look at them like, man, those are a lot of money. Like I could get a lot of other things for them, especially the really Gucci staccatos. Like the expensive ones are quite a lot. But, I sit here and I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I'll put it out there to YouTube. So you guys tell me, should I get a staccato and shoot that thing and dick around with it? And if I should get one, which one should I get? If I was just grabbing one, I'd probably grab the biggest one and shoot that one. But maybe you guys think differently or think I should get, a different model. So I'm curious, should I get a staccato? If so, which one should I get? If you guys really want, I will buy one. I'm a moron with money, so I'll buy one if you guys really want, and I will piss around with it. Now, 2011s, they don't really speak to me. I don't really want one. But it might be interesting to shoot one. The closest thing I've shot to a gun like that, this is one of my old Tanfolio limited guns. You can see the crudely bolted on weights up in the front. This is not a beautiful Joel Park silicone carbide grip job here. This is the old Ben Steger special, so it looks a little bit like butt. It doesn't look very good. And then, of course, the mag well that I have crudely put on here. Wow, the mag well actually stays in place. I did a good job with that. But yeah, this is the closest thing I've got to a 2011, and maybe that should change. So you guys tell me, should I get a staccato? If so, which one? Or not get a staccato, F staccato, whatever you have. I'm curious what you guys say. And if the comments demand it, I will order a staccato. The pro shop will send me a rig, and I will begin the process of shooting that gun until, I don't know, until I get sick of shooting it or until it breaks. We'll see what happens first.